I just have to say, crossing a bridge like this is so beautiful.
Off the bridge.
Hey. I'm just traveling.
But still, y'all, if we don't end up getting Big Larry, we'll still do like walleye fishing. We're gonna try till probably 1 a.m. and then from 1 a.m. to 1:30, maybe we will just fish walleye.
Literally, it is almost dawn in this game, and it's the most beautiful thing I've seen. I kid you not, it is one of the most beautiful views. Just kind of walking here and just taking a little walk, it's fine. It's fine. Welcome to August. Technically, we're still at the beginning of August, as if, you know. What is this? Yo, what is this? Oh, flowers. I'm a report?
I thought so. Orange Hawk.
Ew,
I've had it up to
I
here.
got.
And you can't see, but I've actually got my hand held real high. Go get rid of them so I can rest my arms, Buckaroo.
Come today! Oh man, I forgot. I can't jump in the water. I just jumped on top of a freaking walleye. That is painful. Alright, so we're gonna get started with me and my news, starting off with the worst news I have got. This happened yesterday. Dallas Cowboys edge rusher Micah Parsons has requested a trade because our dumbass owner, Jerry Jones, wants to have his thumb up his ass and refused to pay him. Keep in mind that Jerry Jones is worth $17.1 billion. He owns a football team, but he doesn't want to pay the players. If you're not going to bother paying your players, do yourself a favor and get out. Like, there's the door. Leave.
Dude, the Cowboys, for the fans, they really got to hope for the best on that team, because the Cowboys do so well, and football season's around the corner, by the way, as of, you know, beginning of August.
Yeah, we kick off next month.
Yep, September. Usually it's always September. We all know. So they're probably going to be definitely practicing a whole bunch, for sure, which would make a lot of sense. They're going to need to really put on their A game.
Yeah, but with all that's going on with Micah, chances of that happening are going to be slim.
I mainly am gonna just root for the college team, the Georgia Bulldogs, but I'll still check up on see like how the progress of the NFL games go throughout. But I'm not gonna be actively watching it because I mean, after that last Super Bowl, I'm not even sure anymore. But
which one?
The one, literally the last one.
Where the Chiefs absolutely got killed.
Because they won against that same
City
team
got killed.
2 years before, mind you. And then 2 years later, it's the same exact game. It's just like, are we going to get the same results? If we don't get the same results for next year, okay, I'll actually be interested. What the? Is this like a meme template face? You know, the troll face? Quiet, anyways.
Magic Ninja got a low temper fade.
Skibbity Riz, Ohio. Oh my god, anyways.
There we
On
go.
my screen, I just ran to a sign. Didn't realize it. What? Is it Halloween?
Alright,
What's
I'm
going
in back
on?
to you now.
The vibes are just...
I'm in back to you now. I'm the one up there. And I spawned in. I have arrived.
Oh, okay, let me cross this bridge. Alright, I see you.
Yeah, this is just where we fish. This is where Big Larry likes to hide. This week he's been spotted here, so I'm gonna just drop my line all the way down, and hopefully he'll take it. Like,
The
this is a giant
views!
catfish who
I
loves cheese.
love the views. Just gotta say it. For you guys watching my stream, continue to keep drinking water. It's beneficial for your health and hydration. The earth is mostly made out of water, so we as humans, therefore replenishes us, we're mostly meditative. Also, because I have a Coke Cherry with me. Keep tasting and feeling with the cherry on top to add that flavor of Thrive to your life.
Alright, we got one viewer. Frick. Forgot I gotta go back and get it. I gotta go back and get another fucking hook. Son of a bitch.
Get hooked up because I have an update in real life about me and my, internet connection. So literally Sunday, the last Sunday of July, the very last Sunday of July, I forgot what day it was because I can't keep it up off the top of my head.
All around to return your inventory.
But that Sunday night, the internet like cut off around the entire neighborhood or town. I don't know how much it expanded, but around the neighborhood for sure. We lost the internet. So, so my Roku app, I have installed on my phone because I had to get a new remote because I just broke it a year before the last summer. It's just been over a year because I just don't like using a remote that often. But I'm gonna keep the one I currently have. I just got as of today, as of when the stream's going up currently. So I decided just to get a new one. But let's catch up to that point, right? I had to uninstall the Roku app, and it didn't really do anything. That didn't matter because I didn't realize that it was going to be as bad, and the Roku app was going to just lose once the TV lost connection and wasn't able to connect to the internet. Well, that day I just had to stop using the TV because there's no point since the Roku's connected to the internet. I use Hisense for anyone curious. And then obviously the next day goes by, internet seems to be still kind of off. And then, I just wasn't able to use the Roku app because it wasn't going to connect because my TV was on the app, but it just wouldn't connect. It just wasn't even loading. It wouldn't even tell me that the internet wasn't working. It just wouldn't load. But now we go to the next day, right? And then the internet is working by this point. But now, my TV isn't even popping up on the Roku app. So now, that's where either that day or the day after, my mom suggests I should get a new remote, which got delivered a few days after that. So now I had to use the remote to turn on the TV to connect to the Wi-Fi, whatever, and it works. And now the app is working again. So that's a little story. That's why I am may not seem like it, but for my case, I'm a bit behind on gameplays and stuff. So here we are, caught up to speed, like actual speed in his Europe tour. Shout out Speed. But welcome to August. Crazy time.
Well, I mean, starting off, we already had Kayoka's birthday. I completely forgot it was Gio's birthday today.
Shout out the girlfriends if you're watching this stream. But yes, Kiyoka has her birthday today. And then in a few.
Well, she had it yesterday.
Well, ish. For anyone watching, it's August 1st. August 1st is Kiyoka's birthday. So yeah, and then the next birthday coming up on August 7th. I'll let you say who it is. It's from My Hero Academia as well.
It ain't Kirishima, is it? I thought his was in October.
No. It's a character from the League of Villains.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the villains. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if it's Toga. Toga's dead.
Well.
Either.
For their tribute, Rest in Peace from the anime, Toga's birthday was on, and is on, however you want to look at it, is on August 7th.
October. Oh, yeah, I thought hers was in October.
No, hers is in August.
Oh, okay.
Kirishima's is in October. I think October, what was it, 16th?
Right. Yeah, the one thing being is just like I'm friends with another Kirishima, and literally he's like, dude, my real life birthday isn't for like a month, but yeah, I'm getting people just sending me happy birthday stuff.
Yeah.
Probably because you play as Kirishima.
Yes, Kirishima does feel like that lively extroverted character as an October character. I do want to rant about a couple of things for sure, and these are usually considered chill streams. If you're tuning in, thank you. Either his or my stream, whatever the case is, we vibing. Anyways,
I mean, as of now, we've got one viewer on my stream. Don't know who it is.
But whoever you were,
okay.
Continue to be yourself.
I have to restart since it's day.
Alright.
Oops. Alright. I'm just gonna leave real quick, and then we're just gonna turn it to day. Or turn it to night, I mean. Whoever this person is watching the stream, please comment who you are.
Maybe not. Maybe if they want you to respect their privacy,
If
maybe
they
that I
want.
need to do that, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm not
True,
gonna
you're
lie,
in my
this
stream,
sign
so
looks like a
fuck your
chromosome. Narrow bridge chromosome. Anyway.
We're here to
I
fish,
don't know,
not
unless it's
be
me. I
fish.
think I'm probably the only one watching my own stream.
Imagine,
I'm
I
probably the
do
only
that
one that's
sometimes,
watching my own
honestly.
stream.
Just, I sometimes do that.
It's not sad.
I'd have my stream on the computer, just so like I can check up and see if the audio works out fine. That's usually what I do. So sometimes that's what I do, and most of the time I'll just will stream because I'm pretty sure it's worked out fine. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm in a main menu and I love the music. It's way too chill.
I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
Be right back. We are back. All right. Anyways, it's daytime. Oh, hey. Anyways.
Alright, so we are now. Dude. Is it not strange that you see the freaking halfway submerged Jeep?
I just see a black suited top hat guy about to fish over here with us. Yeah. It's cool to see you, man.
Yeah, he's also a. Yeah, he's after Big Larry as well.
It's solid design for a Jeep, though. Not gonna lie. How would I rate that? Give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like it's just too white, not to be a second grader, but you know, could have at least had a little bit more to it.
Yeah.
But it's cool though. I love Jeeps. As of like the recent, like literally this year, I've just realized my new favorite vehicle is actually, or at least vehicle type, is an off-road, especially Jeep. Just ride that bad boy across.
I don't know if this is Big Larry or not. I don't think it's him, but this is probably.
Boys under the water. Like,
this
homeless Sagan Wigan is literally under the bridge. Like, what is he doing? Like, trying to watch the fish? Or is he coming? Is he coming out, or is he just gonna stay there?
We're here to fish, not be fish.
Chad, I'm already gonna go ahead and tell you this. I am
Okay, fine. I'll stop bullying you, alright?
I'm sure this is probably a freshwater drum. This is not Big Larry. If I probably would have had
There's
it.
another guy
Maybe putting him more of a
that
fight.
was just
This is not
under
Big
the
Larry.
bridge. Anyways. We're all just here hanging out together.
What have we got? And, well, what did I say, chat? I told y'all it was going to be a freaking drum. We do not like freshwater drum because it's all we freaking catch. All we catch is
I
freshwater
bet
drum, and
August
we don't
would be
like
a
that.
crazy month for fishing, though. I'll tell you that. It'd probably be a crazy month for fishing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What is the best?
As a guy who likes to, what the frick?
Which season do you think is the best time to
Say
fish?
again. Best time for fishing, in my opinion, is probably between fall and winter, because like in winter, if you go out you can use top water bait, which is most of the time like bass that are usually on the bottom of like a lake or a pond. They'll move up because the bottom is too cold, which means they will be biting from top.
Seems pretty reasonable.
Oh,
I would definitely say for sure like
Fish
mid-fall,
on.
like mid-fall, like
Fish on,
late
ladies and
October,
gentlemen.
going in November area. Because I went camping and around that time in 2022, and it just feels like it's the right time to do it. Summer, sure, but I don't know, something with the fall. Like my favorite season
Dude.
is just usually the fall now. I just kind
Do
of
I
like
actually
it.
have
Well,
one?
actually, my favorite season is actually spring, but I guess it just depends really. So.
Do I actually? Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no! Oh crap! I'm about to have a free.
Artificial intelligence. Oh, we need to talk about this. Alright. So, I just want to preference that as of recently, I am actually scared of YouTube. Because with the recent implementation of AI, y'all, I just need to be real for a second. Like, if August 13th, they really didn't place it, and at this time, unlike COPPA, which in 2020 wasn't as bad, because you can just either mark your videos for not made for kids or made for kids, which usually mine are always not for kids, because, I mean, like, most content creators wouldn't do that, unless you're literally, like YouTube kids oriented, like Coco Melon, get brainwashed. Yeah, maybe, not for me, obviously. I recommend you checking out Bluey, which is from Australia, which Australia has really cracked down on their, like, policies where if you're 16 or under, you cannot access it. Like, you gotta prove that you can't access social media. And they're definitely doing it with YouTube too. Makes sense, right? It's social media in their terms. In the legal terms, it's considered social media. Because you post videos and you can watch other people gameplay, whatnot, type thing, or games. But I had watched Captain Sparkles pretty much summarize the threat of all this. And I just need to say, if this takes in place on August 13th, and all this, that they listed that you'll actually from now on need, like, a verification ID, I will freak out, y'all. Like, I am freaked out, because I had just looked over this just literally today. I mean, this stream is recorded, like, I scheduled these in advance, but this stream is on August 1st going into August 2nd, and I have just figured this out. They didn't announce this week. I think they already announced it the week before or somewhere earlier on this week, but it's scary. Like, it's so scary, because more and more people have talked about it, especially going in August, because August 13th, we're in the month that this happens, within like the next couple weeks, on a Wednesday. First of all, it's so random that they're placing it on a Wednesday, and I usually say my least favorite day of the week is Wednesday, so I don't like that. I don't like that, y'all. I'm scared for my life. As you see the fish flopping, I'm flopping for life. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of like freaking out. Well, like, I don't like this, because I like making occasional videos. Like, I upload my streams onto YouTube after, streaming them. So if you're watching my Twitch right now, thank you. Twitch is usually where I go to streaming platform, not YouTube, especially with AI. Yo, I don't trust YouTube trying to, like, place, like, an AI verification for your age. So if I have to place my ID, like my government card, or actual license or whatever, I don't trust the government or any third-party service getting my data, breaching my information. I'm not letting that happen. Like, I'm not letting that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen, y'all. It's just not gonna happen, because I will literally, like, I would sue YouTube. Like, I would sue YouTube for this. Like, I don't know, like, I actually, obviously, am making that last part up. I can't actually sue, because I don't get the money for that. Which, I've already had money problems. Like, June going into July, I finally did get the Pell Grant. But the money I have to save until September, or some point during September. So I gotta make whatever I have in this month. For someone who's a Leo, I feel no confidence. Like, I don't like August. Like, I never like August, because August is always, there's something really fishy going on. And, well, I guess there's always something going on, but with YouTube especially, you turn 20 this year, YouTube. You're gonna really follow up with artificial robotic intelligence. Like, come on. You can do better than this. Hopefully this isn't as bad as that initial 2019 going into 2020 official placement of COPPA, because this is kind of like a COPPA 2.0 as YouTube's trying to implement, which we don't know how that's going to go, because we don't know much updates other than what they had posted on that one website I looked at. But with that being said, I just hope it's not as bad. I hope I don't have to use an ID, because I might have to find a VPN as a 20-year-old now. Like a new 20-year-old, I will be turning 20 within like the following week after this creepy. Why does this happen in August? Why YouTube? You're the reason why I don't stream on your platform. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's one thing I just want to rant about, because this YouTube stuff, like, in the UK is already suffering pretty badly, because on July 25th, literally a week prior to this week, they had to suffer this as well. Literally a week before I started the stream, that Friday before, literally was when they UK placed down that if anyone, they had to access the database and they had to use their ID to access social media platforms. Like UK, are you okay? What'd you catch?
7-pound walleye. I have caught a 7-pound walleye, and the fish I was freaking fighting when I thought it was Big Larry, it was not. It was a freaking freshwater drum. Again.
Well, it takes time and precision to catch the right fish, and for me, I'm not the best at it, but I'm doing my efforts. So, how'd I go on a whole tangent about the recent YouTube AI thing? If you have anything else to add on that.
Oh yeah,
it's scary.
That crap. I mean,
it's
you
scary.
mean to tell me if I go and I watch 10 hours of Thomas the Tank Engine, they're immediately gonna assume, oh,
you're 12 years
10.
old. Like what? Like, are you crazy? This AI will not recognize that. And I will talk about the new series of Gumball, but like to use Gumball for an example, I love Gumball. Sometimes I'll watch Gumball or Bluey clips and stuff shows I watch, and then they're gonna assume I'm a kid. No, thank you. I'm not gonna show my ID.
That's the thing. That's another thing. They're like, oh, well, to prove you're not that, send us your government ID. I'm not sending you my government ID. That's like sending nudes.
I will definitely quit. If that actually is what happens, I will find another alternate platform and I will make it known to everyone I love. YouTube, I did it. We're both turning 20 this year. YouTube turned 20. I'd be turning 20 in August. But like, that doesn't mean anything that's in 2005 I like. Like, 2005 was also like, the week after you were existing, Avatar: The Last Airbender came out. And I love Avatar way more than YouTube as a platform. Because what the heck is this? Like, initially, again, we thought the COP invitation from YouTube going into 2020 was going to be bad, but it wasn't as bad. And I hope it's not going to be it's not going to be the IDs stuff that YouTube's saying or claiming they're going to do. Hope that gets adjusted, because if that actually happens, dog, where's the next platform I'm going to? Because I want to find it.
Yeah, I mean, like, with all that stuff, it's bull crap.
Like, I did it.
Who's the YouTube CEO? Like, wasn't it still like
Susan left.
Who the crap was the CEO? Like, there or something?
She signed, I think, either 2023 or 2024. I forgot which year it was. One of those years, within the last like couple of years, she had resigned and stepped down. So someone else is up there. I don't remember exactly who it was, but it's someone else for sure.
Wait, didn't they say? I'll look that up actually.
Yeah, you can. But whatever it is, whatever you're doing, I mean, and YouTube, like, I wish, you know, it's funny. You know what's ironic about what YouTube is using AI for? And then not too long ago, they literally, like, I thought YouTube just made one of the biggest had one of the first biggest W's, and then now just kind of doubling down on that, like, because hear me out. The YouTube will only pay creators who use a real voice and produce original content. This was almost a month ago.
Crap out of me.
Like, not even just about a month ago.
Out of nowhere. Holy
like,
crap!
And I even mentioned that. Admittedly, a step I like to see from the platform. Like, AI slop should not deserve credit for one's work when real creators grind consistently with the creativity and passion. Even Mr. Beast grinds hard, even though he has a huge team, but not the most efforted one, but at the same time kind of is. Yet, now, after a month where YouTube made a good W, they're basically losing that respect from me with the August 13th placement. Like, I don't understand what, I can't, like, in the same level of Trump changing the story of the Epstein files is exactly what YouTube just did here for me with my mindset, where like, YouTube did great, but now they're changing my perspective. Now, like, you're able to just get away with AI to verify people's ages. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You are not allowing creators who used AI. You were gonna take them down, but you get to use AI? How fair is that? Not the fairest of them all, YouTube.
How else am I going to watch my presidents play Minecraft videos?
The Zomboys. I used to watch them back in like 2022, and this is, I think, or 2023. This was either before or just after ChatGPT was first and released. But I remember watching these like AI generated voices of these presidents playing the Call of Duty Zombies. It was one of the funniest things. But that was when AI was fun. Most of AI now, after VEO3, I don't know anymore, man. Not really fun, is it?
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, I'm just gonna go on to something different here. Like, I was watching just a clip of Mina fighting at the sports festival in season 2 or 3. I don't really remember what season it was. But her finishing move, it looked freaking deadly. Like, her finishing move was the friendly uppercut. I'm like, good lord, if that was in WWE, that would probably be an illegal move. Because that thing, God almighty.
MJ was pretty
Oh yeah,
good.
did forget to mention I was at Atlanta Comic-Con not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Long ago, I met the voice actor of Shoto, Aizawa, and Jiro. All of them were amazing people, especially Jiro. Her voice actor was so sweet, dude.
He had the Deku hair. I saw that.
Like, dude, whenever like Jiro's voice actor came back from like a break or something, like she was so apologetic to me. She's like, I am so sorry I made you. I'm like, no, it's fine. You're a human. She's like, wait, really? I'm like, yeah. I mean, you're a human too. I mean, if you want a break, then you get a break.
I mean, we all get burned out sometimes of doing the same thing. Sometimes a little break helps. If you keep doing the same thing without like some time off, it will kill your mental state, right? It'll like, you'll get too exhausted. You won't have the motivation at all, and it'll just ruin your mental health mindset. So breaks do help, and for me, I'm gonna just take a moment to say that keep drinking water. And the reason why I even mention water is kind of like have yourself always have a time. Take a little time to take a refresher, even if it means going out for a walk or just taking a little bit of a 30-minute nap. For someone who likes sleeping a lot more during the summer. Yeah, like sometimes I wake up at like 4 p.m. because of how much I just enjoy sleeping during the summer. It just happens.
God, this is the 5th, 4th, 5th or whatever freaking number I've caught. I've caught 5 straight drumfish, not a single catfish. Why is this game just cursing me with drum? I'm being cursed by drumfish. Oh yeah, there is some good news. I do watch Friday Night SmackDown, and John Cena has officially turned back to a babyface.
Meaning that he's no longer the heel that he once was.
John Cena is now baby. He got his soul back from The Rock. Rock, whatever you do, kids, whatever you do, if you see The Rock, don't sell your soul to him. That is very satanic.
The walking billboard. No, if they actually make that live action in Moana movie, I'm going to pass out.
Oh god, they have freaking Rock as Maui.
I mean, that literally would make the most logical sense. Okay.
I'll be honest with you, like, I keep hearing rumors of like a live action My Hero movie, and I keep thinking who should be All Might. I'm like,
bro,
like for a joke,
first
I'm
of all,
just like,
let me interrupt
for a joke.
Just having a live action My Hero Academia movie and then how cringy the MHA fandom is because of the TikToks of people cosplaying already sounds pretty corny to me.
Hey!
I'm just saying.
I cosplay.
I'm talking about those like cringy TikToks. I'm talking about the shipping ones especially. Well, they're like cosplay is like
yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Not cosplaying as a character in general. If you like cosplaying as a character and you have a passion in it, I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to the ones who just purposely make the TikToks because of how the fandom can be run on. And I will say the MHA fandom I hate, but I love the anime itself. I just don't really take too much time about the fandom. But the people that like MHA, I respect you. If you're not like in that, if you know what I mean, the shipping fandom, and I'm not going to say it. And I will mention about something I had watched before my Netflix subscription ended, since this second time of the year getting Netflix was for Squid Game, which was its final season. But I don't like Baku Deku. But I also what I like less is Toga X Deku. See, all these ships that people will do, it will just I think I don't know if we mentioned it in one of these in gameplays before, but regardless of whatever the case is, I just like the anime, and I just want it to progress well because Deku gets mistreated and hated. People think he's one of the most annoying characters when I relate to him the most because we have the same MBTI, so we have the same type of personalities. We just have different interests, and obviously we go through different situations, but we have the similar personalities. That's one of the major things. We both like we both associate with the color green. He's literally green haired, whatnot, or has green in his hair, and I have my room painted dark green because that's just my environment I like to be around. With the shout out to Appalachians right there. I vibe around y'all's culture, and then his intentions for what he does, I just relate to that as well. So I've watched a video basically how like Deku gets just mistreated as a main character, especially in anime. And of course I don't watch a lot of anime, but from what I've heard, like, yeah, Deku deserves to be more respected. And I don't know if the manga is correct, but if it's correct, and they actually either they redo the anime to something else, or that's actually the anime we're going for, it'll be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. As MHA, as crazy as it is, this will be the one thing I'll hate about MHA Premier League. If Deku is actually going to be a fast food worker at the end, I think that's fake. I don't think that's gonna happen in the next anime. I doubt that's gonna happen. If he becomes a fast food worker, because I think it was McDonald's what it was, because that's so cringe. If he becomes a teacher, that would make sense. I'm down for that.
Like, what I honestly say, like, for me, if I could choose how my hero should end, I would have to say Deku and Ochako end up together, which that already happens. You got Mina and Kirishima, put them together, Genki, Jiro. I mean, it's freaking obvious that those three have some sort of connection. Mina has known Kirishima since middle school, and he honestly hates when she brings up like himself from middle school because he goes, he was lame. But I mean,
we always don't like her. I mean,
I get that he changed in character development from being like a selfish douchebag to just being oh, okay, I actually care about this guy now. No, but it's just like I still hate Bakugo. Like from the beginning, like from the whole bullying thing, I always hated Bakugo. I always hated him.
Because you really appreciate Dick.
And I'm like, dude.
Which makes sense.
I'm just like, because like I was bullied by someone named Colby when I was in school. Like that dude bullied me. He spit in my hair, and literally I could do nothing about it until I just one day punched him in the face.
Obviously, Deku never actually did that in the beginning, but there was an episode, I think it was season 2 or season 3, where like there was actually a face-off between the two. Because, like, Deku just felt personally...
Oh, yeah, Bakugo and Ida against Ochako and Deku. Yeah, I mean, Bakugo, like, the thing being how Bakugo got so pissed off because, like, right when Deku had All for One, Bakugo's like, I don't know where you got this power, but it's pissing me off.
Because he's starting to get...
But then they just start fighting.
The side's obviously kicking in. It's pretty notable. He's definitely jealous of the All Might power going in... Rain, catch up with me. With my boy Midoriya's power. Like, of course he's gonna be jealous of that.
Oh yeah.
So, and that'll lead into that. I saw that if you haven't seen Your Next, I actually did finally watch it just the same day that UK's age verification placement happened, which was on a Friday. But that Friday I had we're going into Saturday because it was kind of late. I was kind of a little bit busy with that. But hey, I saw the movie. It was great. I was surprised by it. Even though it wasn't exactly canon, there was obviously a scene, I think a post-credit scene at the very end where I think you saw Shigaraki, which definitely hinted. I think it was hinting season 8. The movie came out last year, but dude, incredible. I'm not gonna spoil anything. No. But just me saying how good it is. I just have to give a shout out to Your Next. Because you are next. That's stupid, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Your Next, like, I saw that in theaters, but it was awesome. It was a good movie. Except for, like, the one bit where, like Ochako, Jiro, and the rest of them just laid down surrounded by flower petals. I'm like, holy fuck. It's all going on a freaking killing spree. And literally, me and my buddies, they dare me to just scream something. I'm like, okay. So I just yelled, just get their reboot cards! It was hilarious.
Well, we thinking about the MHA video game, though. But yeah, I get what you're...
Oh yeah, that new one? Dude, it looks good. It looks really good. I'll have to get it.
I did play it. I don't know if I have the new one or which one it was, but whatever the case, it's MHA Ultra Rumble, and dude.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, fun game for sure. When I played it, I only played it once, but it was still good enough. Anyways, if you want me to play it again, maybe I'll do another stream and let me know. But either way, it just shows. I'm just sharing My Hero Academia like love because only the real, actual sane fans, not the crazy ones, not the ones that are like pro shippers or anything like that. Yeah, like I don't mind. Shout out the Amazing One about the shipping episode because it's pretty relatable to these types of people, even in other like shows where like I get it, shipping is not too much of a problem. When it gets like I don't mind back with Deku and shit, that's a concept, but the problem I have with it is how people treat it. It's like it's a serious thing, and it's like the most important in the world. Like I just not kidding me with anything, and if that's how your mindset is, then don't talk to me because you're literally just basically forcing someone to like believe into what you think, and it's just like force can be a thing unless it's like necessary. And I'm talking about war anyways. If someone's like obviously disrespecting you, not listening to you, then force is necessary. Either way, My Hero Academia Season 8 coming in 2 months. Can't wait. Can't wait. What do you want to see, or what do you think could happen in Season 8? Or
Okay, so pretty much Season 8, I mean basically, if I can see where it's gonna pick up off of, it's probably gonna pick up like Willow Choco after Toga's death, because like that's immediately where the manga picks up. It picks up like right after what happens to Toga, and I'm telling you, dude, like it's gonna be like that first episode's gonna be freaking emotional. Because I'm telling you, like,
because I mean, literally,
like that fight with Ochako and Toga, like,
the
dude,
most recent episode.
Their voice actors, like, hang on, just their voice actors though, like you can tell they put a lot of emotions into the characters.
Wait a minute.
Dude, especially like Ochako's voice
post
actor.
About that, or like the voice actors was it so expressive that they've almost killed their voices, or whatever. I think I read something about that a few days ago.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like one of the voice actors passed out from screaming too much?
Yes, like that's crazy. It's like if it's that insane, then holy smokes! I don't know what I'm about to get into, but
you gotta remember also, like, Goku's voice actor has like said publicly he has passed out so many times from screaming. I'm like, God almighty, dude.
Bakugo's
Like,
known from
I can go in the booth and go, hey, it's me, Goku.
freaking out.
Just go,
Damn nerd! Like something like that.
Stupid nerd.
I'm gonna kick you! Yeah, that kind of attitude.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Nani? Okay.
Oh yeah, that was the first actual meme. First meme
I can already tell, like, if done right, because Season 7 was my least favorite season, it just was the least interesting. But I was gonna say, we literally end off as Shigaraki and Deku face each other. We literally end with that. Like, we literally just end off with that. It's like, wow, that's gonna be a big foreshadow. And now that we do know a new season's coming, I'm just excited to see what comes up. Or as the like most recent movie suggests, what comes up next. I had to do it, you know. Anyways, speaking of all that, speaking of what's coming next, they only released the first 20 episodes as of this time of the Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. And I don't know if you've seen at least an episode of Amazing World of Gumball, you know it's my technical favorite animated show because of how unique, quirky, and somewhat relatable to the universal aspects it brings about how modernized it is. For its time, it's a perfect depiction of the internet if it's 2010 culture, right? But Amazing World of Gumball release, some people are calling it a spin-off series. For me, I call it a spin-off series that feels like Season 7 because it does feel like it's a season that picked up after, especially Season 6 of that cliffhanger of that last episode, the Inquisition. I feel like this is like our Season 7, since for real Gumball fans, we're calling it Season 7. And man, there's only like two episodes I really didn't like, but out of like the rest of the 18, were still really enjoyable. Like there's like up to at least 4 episodes that made me laugh at parts because they were just out of context, and that's what Gumball's known for. There's so many moments you can just take out of context. It's literally Instagram account I follow where it's just called Out of Context Gumball because there's just plenty of those moments you could find, and that's the reason why I love the show so much. It's just how quirky and wacky. Literally now this season, like I will say this season is definitely weird. I'm not gonna spoil any particular episodes except for the assistant since that's the episode that was advertised the most, and surprisingly that is my favorite episode, with an episode called The Cheerleader, but I'm not going to say anything about that one because you have to go, if you want to see it and you're in America or just want to get on the platform. I don't know how the other countries will let you have it because of the restrictions, but for sure, if you're an American interested, it's on Hulu or Disney plus Hulu, which is how I watched it, subscription, you can watch it there. At least for the first 20, if the other 20 released or whatever, I think I would have been notified at this point. I doubt it. I don't know when they're releasing the next 20 episodes, but I will say this system was really fun because I like how they try to take the concept of an AI, taking over and trying to being your assistant, but it turns out that it just becomes a replacement and it's like an AI takeover, and it's so real, especially with YouTube, what we just talked about. That episode is very accurate. It's like that's one of the few episodes where like it's very accurate to what's even happening now. And the burger's true as well because of America's getting fat and how fast food is just what America's filled with. Like, hello, we're considered one of the most unhealthiest countries in the world when it comes to, well, I guess when it comes to consumption of consistent food. Because not every country has regular food. Like there's countries in Africa that doesn't always have the food that we should be doing better given the resources we have. Mr. B, shout out to you. That's one thing I would respect. The philanthropy type of thing I appreciate in people, and those are the types of people who should be really, working in the world because it's about helping those in need. But yes.
Oh, Ozzy. Dude, I just seen this video of
Wonderful Wood Farm Gumball. 8 out of 10. Check it out.
I literally just seen this video of a fan proposing in front of Ozzy Osbourne to his girlfriend, and that fan tells his girlfriend, will you marry me? And Ozzy Osbourne goes, yes, I will. God, rest in peace, Ozzy.
Yeah,
I don't care what y'all say, Ozzy Osbourne was legit. Rock and roll and music would not be what it is today without Ozzy Osbourne.
I definitely heard some of the songs before. It's been a while, but I do recognize him. And yeah, rest in peace.
Like Mama, I'm Coming Home, Crazy Train.
I've heard Mama, I'm Coming Home, for sure, yeah. And Mama, I'm Coming Home. And also rest in peace Hulk Hogan. There's a whole, it's split because not only he was once considered racist, but the timing of his death is just so funny. It's just like, oh, come on now. Like the timing of it is just like, he died from a heart attack. We all make mistakes. We may make mistakes. Obviously, it's nothing too illegal, but the WWE just didn't want to have him be associated because they just didn't trust it. Now, I want to give a shout out to Papa John, the founder himself, who was also considered racist, but took things in the worst way. I think he's worse than what people are claiming of Hulk Hogan, because what the heck, man? Papa John? Like, I don't remember, my mom said I've had the pizza, but that was too young or whatever to remember, so I don't remember actually tasting their pizza myself. But because of I just said that about not having the pizza to remember, I don't even know if I ever want it because of what it's associated with, man. Like, I don't know. I don't trust Papa John. Yeah. And I've heard that he mentioned on the podcast that they changed the formula of the pizza. So,
like, I'm just saying real quick, like, I'm just gonna say this real quick, like, I'm honestly fed up with just, like, the disrespect towards Hogan, like, all because of the whole, like, everyone is just, like, he supported Trump and all that other stuff. It's like, so what if he did? So what? What? He just did what he believed in. But, yeah, I mean, like, people these days have tried to turn any, like, tragic thing to, like, all political. Like, there was some Democrats that called out the parents of the kids that died in the Texas floods, all saying, well, that's what you get for voting for Trump. And I'm like, dude, thinking kids died and you're gonna blame Trump for that? Like, come on, dude. And now everyone is just like, with Hulk Hogan dead, now they want Kid Rock dead. It has nothing to do with
people dying in a separate, individual, independent weather disaster, which already we have people the climate change is already a debatable, topic itself, which
It's all.
it
Yeah,
got
I mean, we're
speaking
already
of
gonna
the
be in an
Gumbo
ice
episode
age.
assistant, that joke or there's a mention of like climate change mentioned in
Freaking
the episode,
Arctica.
where like it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit during an episode as they claim, and it's during winter. They make that joke. It's like that's so funny because it's literally how it seems the weather is becoming. Like not even too long ago. I just need to mention this is also this week. Shout out Earth, because the Russian earthquake that happened, now with these tsunamis coming in, I think it's still ongoing, I don't know, but the damage has been done in some places. Bro, like, what is going on? We had the Texas floods, which we also started seeing in New Mexico, and now we're seeing earthquakes, starting up these tsunamis. Sorry, not the time
Oh
to
my
be
god,
drunk.
it's just the whole thing of.
The weather's crazy. Hello, what's up?
Oh yeah.
Drizzles? Anyway. Yeah. Like. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, it doesn't matter if he supported one person or not. Like, you can't just hate him because he likes one person or whatnot. Now, here's the thing, though. Like, with what's happened the past month, July has been ridiculous because it was just like so much was going on. And then the Epstein Files cover up, I just can't support Trump anymore for that. But I mean, really, I think it's more so I lost respect, because if you're going to claim that you're going to help people with the floods, but then not take matters seriously of a guy who was literally doing weird things to kids is mad out of my room for me. Like, I just can't support anyone that's like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's also.
And it's not just his. It's not even a Republican.
E Diddy thing going too.
It's also but I'll mention that what was mentioned recently this week too. But it's also Bill Clinton, who's also on the other side. So both sides are guilty. Like, hello, this is a.
Both sides are friggin' guilty for doing inappropriate things to children.
Yeah, and that's just wrong.
Unfortunately, somehow, I don't know why P. Diddy did not get arrested for it, but the other thing like Barack Obama, he was to get best friends with P. Diddy. Barack Obama was at a freaking Diddy party.
Yeah, that's a problem. But then Trump doubles down, despite him changing the story about the Epstein Files. He's trying to like pardon Diddy, which was updated this week by the administration. What? We're gonna pardon Diddy? After what he got away, he's getting like not only that at the start of July he got away with the most of your, which has evidence, crime, but now this week or so like it was Trump trying to just pardon him. Like I don't get people in power. I don't. If you have too much power, then I don't like you because you're not a good person. Then if you have too much power, you're not a great person because you're pretty much evil at that point. P. Diddy is clearly evil, especially in the music industry. You can't just let someone like that get away with this. This is common knowledge. If you know, kind of situation. If you don't, well, it's just a general lesson. Be careful, because how many Amber Alerts I get based on children getting abducted in Texas and just in general places are not far around here, and then seeing people like Epstein, who like of course it was known that he did this stuff. Like, it's just sad to see this happen with our society. It's just falling out, and this is just a general problem, not a recent thing, but this has just been a general problem with America since like the 1950s or 60s. Whenever it became common, I don't know. I'm not really good at history, so I might be completely off. I'm just making guesses.
Oh my god!
But the positive about the stream is just look at this beautiful view, like that.
Oh my!
Speaking of view, canyons.
Dude.
The Grand Canyon has been on fire for over a month, and we didn't even know about it. So I think you're on fire. I want to look at the bridge again.
2 days ago, a freaking amusement park ride right in Siberia somehow broke in half.
Oh, that's right. I just watched about that too. Yes.
I just seen that too.
The ride just came apart. I'm like,
oh, wait,
what?
Siberia.
I watched. Shout out Dylan Pierce. He's the only person. sometimes World Star, sure, but I don't really take everything in consideration. Most of them from World Star watch is like, if anything, like which I saw today, like someone just kidnapped a child in a mall, literally, or just walked and picked up a child. But outside of that, no, Dylan Page will usually do like these news wrapped up, and he mentioned in the upload on Friday that, and he's from the UK, so it was probably Saturday midnight for him, but he mentioned that the Siberia like roller coaster was one of the last things he mentioned. And I'm like, wait, that happened? It just came apart? Nah, they make it suit for that.
Like, I swear it's just like, that makes me terrified to go on roller coasters now. Like,
Bro,
I've rode roller coasters before. Like, I've rode the tallest ride in Georgia. The tallest ride in Georgia is the freaking Goliath at Six Flags.
Bro, Six Flags, I couldn't do it. I can't do rides. Because I already get too dizzy, but that happening? Nah, I'm passing out.
Dude, like, hang on. I'm actually gonna look up how tall. Like, I'm gonna look up what is the tallest roller coaster in
America.
And that is the Six Flags over Georgia, about 200 feet. Oh god. I rode a freaking ride that was 200 feet tall.
Imagine that comes apart, dog, you're dead. You're dead. No matter the
yeah, like literally you
situation.
Wait, I'm gonna just tell you this. I mean, I rode the Goliath and I rode the Batman ride at Six Flags too, which was, the Batman ride was more fun.
Hey.
But like,
I am Batman.
It was the first. In the deep dark lair. But there have been like other rides. There's one ride in Busch Gardens, which is like a theme park in West Virginia, I think. And it's like about probably 300 to maybe 350 feet tall. My dad rode it, and it's just like you can see the freaking ocean from the top of it, and then like you drop down, which is like probably a 200, 300 foot drop. Then you have to do like 2 loops that just goes directly up. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm just not for rides.
I'm not a fan of roller coasters that go that high.
I'd be dead before we even come back down. Cause bro, I don't know afraid of heights. I just don't trust roller coasters. And maybe partially Final Destination kind of threw me off, but then obviously I kind of got over it. Oh yeah, then that Final Destination movie, the new one came out back in May. I might watch it if it's in streaming at this point. But either way, I'm just, after what happened, I'm coming in 2 months. It'll be 6 years ago, because it was in October 12th of 2019. I remember that one time of that one ride, the teacup ride, and I just couldn't do it. But anyway, speaking of United States, speaking of West Virginia as a state, Ryan Trahan had, you know Ryan Trahan?
Yeah, I was on Spotify one day, and I looked at some like rap songs, and I did find The Way, which was by Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion or Tentacion. But dude, let me tell you, like,
one of the unreleased
I thought
songs,
that them two would never collab, but apparently they did.
The artists that you see XX collab with, even from the songs that were released after his death, it's just like, what? Now, I know this song released after Juice WRLD's death, but it came out in 2020. Like, Wishing Well is one of my favorite songs of all time, ironically, because it's just so, like, understandable, and it's relatable, minus the drugs part, because I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. It's not gonna help your depression. But that's pretty much the story that, a lot of people could relate to Juice WRLD's music, for sure. And that track just really stuck out because it really had, like, a rhythm. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
And the Wishing Well. It's like, I am a visual learner, so I guess the lyrics will pop up when I listen to the song again, but dude, it's just a vibe every time. Like, Juice WRLD's my favorite, like, cloud artist, whatever you call it, that genre it is. Definitely one of my favorite rappers in particular, not of all-time artists, I guess it could be, but like, cause that would really depend. And some people may disagree, but I think more people agree that Ice Spice is the cringiest rapper of our generation. And what her appearance on the Nickelodeon Choice Awards, the most recent one, bruh, nah. I'm good. You're corny for even having me up there, bruh.
Yeah, man.
And it's so sad to see our generation be like this booming generation, because Ice Spice, people find her attractive. She's one of the ugliest looking women, or like popular like artists, girl women, and that's the type of women that people go for. It's just like, I don't get it. But let's get back to, so Ryan Tran, right? He was on his 50 days Airbnb road trip, and the brand that sponsored him, not sponsored it, but that donated to him, that ended up winning after, like, because they can donate multiple days, but sometimes they can donate more money, or just like electric e-bikes, they just usually donated $10,000 each day. That since Ryan got the start of it, run the electric e-bike, he would ride it each day, they would donate $10,000. Well, Staple Games came out like after like midway of the series, and they started donating. Anytime someone donated downloaded one of their games, especially the one I got to play, Match Collector, I only started playing it because of them from the series. But you know, anyone that would download Match Collector, anyone that was downloading and playing it, they would donate at least $1, and oh my gosh, they ended up taking over by the end of the series the biggest donor in total of all the money they donated each of the days. And because of that, I definitely took it a challenge to, by my birthday, I'm gonna try to complete 50 states of the Match Collector and reach the final state, Hawaii. Yes, that's the final state. They made it to Hawaii. It makes the most sense. Aloha, hello. I am now addicted to Match Collector because of you, Staple Games. Okay, not addicted. It's just a fun game. It's like, if they were sponsored, they actually would be a great sponsor because they don't have ads. Like, you know these games where they say they have no ads, but sometimes you just don't trust them. But man, Staple Games for Match Collector, they really don't have ads, and that's a good thing. Unless you click the balloon, which my phone screen's not the best one, so sometimes I'll accidentally click it, or my thumb, I just don't type well. I don't know, it's my old carnation, whatever. I'll accidentally click the balloon, and I just got swiped away. But with that being said, if you want to play a simple game on your phone, download one of Staple Games' available options. For me, currently, I am grinding on Match Collector. As of right now, I am on Rhode Island, which is, I think, the 27th state. So, I could be wrong. It's either 27th or 28th. Either way, W game. But Ryan Tran, like, I'm gonna speak on my trip since I'm on the topic of trips. You know, Ryan Tran, I think his 50 states interview, I'm even surprised. I'm even surprised. Let me fix myself, because sometimes YouTube captions think I said I ain't even, but that's not what I said. But I'm even surprised that he reached 10 million in total, even outside of his recording. He showed it as 10 million in the video, because that's where during his recordings it was 10 million. But when his final video released in the actual real time was actually $11 million. His initial goal was 1 million, but bro, and me getting Joyride from Target, man, I'm gonna be enjoying throughout. I don't eat candy every single day or eat the snacks every day I have, which is why I have stored each what I have for like August, so I can save money, not spend too much. And Walmart Plus app and the website has problems for some reason because they can't get my card updated. That's the whole thing. But man, I really think that Ryan Tran's series was one of the only things that was carrying the enjoyment for the summer. If it wasn't for his series, I feel like this would be one of my least favorite summers I've ever lived because of the disaster that I witnessed. But no, he really carried with the series. So top tier, you guys that donated, St. Jude, great charity and fundraiser cause. It's awesome to see people going through cancer get the treatment they deserve. Oh. And I went on this Zaxby's trip again, like I did last year. Frankenstein? Dude, that scared me. He's looking right at me. Dude, he's scaring me, bro. There's someone with a Frankenstein.
That's actually pretty cool, though. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty dope.
Shadow Dead by Daylight right now.
Yeah, that's dope.
One of the days I remember playing Dead by
Actually, this dude
Daylight.
seems pretty chill.
Yeah, I'll be dead during daylight.
Yeah, you know
That's what
what?
it is. how to build a snowman. Anyways, moving on. So again, it's actually trip. The reason why I think this year's was more memorable than last year's was because, and I mentioned it, where I got the Zaxby's last year. We met up like we did this year, but last year Mr. Beast did a collab with Zaxby's, and it was he released his Peaceable box. You know what's sad though? I don't think I realized it. I didn't realize it that it was happening until after I got back home. At some point later when I was at home, that during the same time that I went to Zaxby's was in the same time that Mr. Beast was under his big controversial situation, where like at the end of it he wasn't really wrong, but a few things that Dogpack called out. There's a few things like the first couple legal lotteries that were pretty bad, especially the one where Mr. Beast was signing t-shirts that turned out to be a pretty bad lie, which I don't know if I've ever actually watched that live stream. I think I did, but I don't remember enough. But I swear if I did, that's crazy. When I was really young, but it's really too long for me to remember exactly. But dude, last year was just a lot less fun, unlike this year. I'm just gonna kind of tell it in like a summary, or like, because in the last time we played Call of the World, I went on a trip. I haven't played since. You know, the week after I got back from that trip, I watched Superman, and after that night, I came back to watch the movie Superman. That's when the internet thing happened. Internet outage, power outage is what it was called. So this extra trip, on the way there, is more impactful than Adventure because, dude, I'll be honest, I literally could not tell you, but it is so sad how when we get to this Loves, we reach Loves, this is our second. Our first Love stop wasn't as bad as the second one, where it wasn't even bad. Like usually stopping at Loves, it's not bad. Like the second stop though was in literally just past Vicksburg in Mississippi. It's a little, I think it's just like a little bit past it, or still in it. I can't tell. It was like a little town exit, and there was these people, motorcycles, just surrounding a little bit of like the gas station portion, like the gas pump section. And there was music playing for sure, and they were like just all over the place. And we had to wait behind another guy, which is a separate person. Like every single gas station was stocked up when we got there. I felt like we were at a Buc-ee's, but like a lot condenser, if that makes sense. Because Love's is obviously a lot smaller than a typical Buc-ee's. Which I'm sure y'all, I have been catching up on Instagram that you went on your every single Buc-ee's trip, shout out Buc-ee's, but that's not the topic for this one. Even though on my Georgia trip 2023, I did go on my very first Buc-ee's. But back to this one, right? This Love experience. This is the worst gas station experience I've ever had in my entire life.
I'm gonna go ahead and end off my stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it.
And
so day 2 didn't go as well as we hoped it would be. So day 2 was a bust. No Big Larry. But on the bright side, we still got I believe we got 5 days left to catch Big Larry. So I'm gonna probably do another one of these streams tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you see someone you don't like, punch him in the face. And be sure to drink plenty of water or you will die.
Continue to
Bye.
be yourself.
Drink plenty of water or you'll die. Bye. That's the perfect way to end off the stream.
Beneficial health nutrition, guys.
Oh, dude, I think I'm gonna hop off and go to bed. I'm stinking.
So, finishing the Zaxby's trip, and we're gonna wrap it up. So, yeah, and this Love's like, and then I go inside the gas station, right? And oh my lord, it's so many people, because maybe because of my spectrumness, where like I can't go to the bathroom when there's too many people, like, even especially if there's two people surrounding me beside 2 different stalls. Like, I can't go to the bathroom when there's too much noise and too much environment. And my stepdad was like, you should try to go to the bathroom, but I couldn't because there's too many people. Like, I went back, went in there, left, went back in there a second time to see if it would quieten down, but it didn't. And it was just like, I can't do it. So, and then my mom decided, because she couldn't go to the bathroom for some reason, which I guess I wasn't alone. And stepdad was like, that's where you get it from. I'm like, what? Whatever. But like, we had to rent up a private shower just to go to the bathroom. It got that ridiculous. And then eventually, once I get in my own, we did that. It was way better. I went to the bathroom, and then I got a tiny little, bandit from Bluey plush. She has like a treatment from that. And then after that, we eventually met up at Zaxby's. No, this is one. No, because my sister, will only eat Wendy's for some reason, which Wendy's has lost their quality. After the Krabby Patty, pretty much just stopped liking Wendy's, especially the burgers just don't like them anymore. So we went to this drive-thru and we're like in some kind of like, I don't know what it's like the slums in Mississippi, whatever it is, since it's like kind of like abandoned. Like we go through this drive-thru and then we had to sit down and try to get to our parking spot was a chore. And then once the guy comes down with the food, he jumps off the ledge and there's stairs beside him, but he decides to jump off, and you know the consequence of him just jumping off? He dropped all the food down on the road pavement or the parking spot beside us. He dropped it. Had to go back in to remake that food, bro. You had one job. You had one job, man. So
you had one job and you blew it.
Initially we were gonna make it to Zaxby's before my grandma and my aunt, but we didn't actually stop there first. So they made it to Zaxby's before we did. Technically, we're talking like they made it to the location, but we made it to the city or exit before they did. We just had to go to Wendy's because my sister won't really eat anything but Wendy's for some reason. So we had to go to the drive-thru, and then that drive-thru took at least 20 minutes, which is a disaster. So that was a whole wait, and then we had to wait again like 5 minutes after, or I think the whole total was 20 to 25 minutes. The guy had one job, and so then after that, we go through and get through under a bridge, and then we eventually make it to Zaxby's. And oh my gosh, I think this year's was better because it was such an adventure. Quavo has been very big on advertising the lemon pepper chicken. I don't think you've been to Zaxby's recently, but they've been promoting their lemon pepper chicken, and it was actually pretty good. I'll tell you that. Zax sauce is better than the cane sauce because I can super review that. Now, Sprite plus tea. I'm gonna have more to rant in the next one, so I'll probably rant on some of the other things that comes up that had happened or will happen in the following episode, whatever, or stream. I don't really consider this a serious thing, but the only thing I will say is I tried this soda. Like I did a thing during Zaxby's where I tried every single Coke flavor into one like a soda fountain, and that was really good. I was surprised by that. Then after that, I went back to the soda machine to get a Sprite and mix tea together to resemble how I felt the Sprite tea tasted. And it wasn't good. Because Sprite plus tea, the actual soda flavor, tastes like, I've heard that from a couple people or a few people that it tastes like lemon brisk tea, but it doesn't even taste good. Whatever the case is, it didn't taste good. And then recently I just tried a Sprite Chill, which I'll just say it's better than the Sprite plus tea. So advertising it's better than sweet tea, girl, no it's not. So after that Zaxby's, I got a birthday shake, sound good with my family, it's whatever, that's a joke. Then I got a chocolate shake. I actually drank a chocolate shake on my way back. Did it like with my stepdad and my mom, did like a little fast food tier list. We had to combine it, yada yada yada. I'm home and I'm finally back. That was a fun stream, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I like having enough. So if I want to talk more about something like the sprites, I'll probably go more depth if I decide to. Whatever the case is, thank y'all for tuning on this one. AI is scary, but we are in this together, and if you are here and enjoy this, continue to be yourself, because it's only one of you that exists in this world to be unique. Didn't catch anything today, but I'm only here just to be chill and talk. This is all about fun conversations. Actually, I don't know why you're so short. You should like go to at least 0.9 meters. Anyways, it's too late for that though, because I will catch you guys in the next one.